So in this video I'm going to tackle the water pump. As you can see I have two pumps here. This one came off another bike. I had another engine and I had a water pump and a pipe and all the bits and pieces. This one here was on the bike itself. As you can see, I actually just wanted to clean it, but as you can see the pipe itself cracked. That wasn't me. I went to pull the pipe out, but yeah, a bit of pipe stayed behind. So yeah, the pump itself is gone now. So there's nothing else I can do but replace it. So I got another one. And I didn't know I was going to be cleaning this system, so I got a new seal for it, because once I break this seal, it's unlikely it'll seal again. So I got a new seal. I'll show you. This is the old seal off the other one. As you can see, it's old, it's brittle. I wouldn't be putting that back in. So I got my rings. They were on back order and they finally arrived. And I got a seal as well. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So here's the part number for the seal. MN8, so that is off the pump definitely. So all I got to do is just fit that seal. Now, you know that the pump is gone if the seal here is breached. So that seal over there is breached. And you will know that because there's a little hole up here that will actually, the coolant will start leaking out of that hole. And obviously the bearing itself won't be as free flowing. Now this is much even nicer than the original one that was on the bike. And there's another seal here, but this one is in good shape, good nick. So the pump itself is held with two bolts. Put it on and show you. Okay. So it's held on by two bolts, here and here, onto the body. And then there's another seal. So there's actually three seals in this. This O-ring, this one here. This one here is a funny one though. There's a funny shape to it. I'll show you. Now, so this isn't the standard O-ring. It has a little lip. It's like an O-ring with a little lip at the bottom. So I'm just going to fit that into this pipe. Now I haven't opened this yet, so I don't know how easy it'll be. And it looks like it's a small, like an 8. Okay, I'll just put it in a vise and open that. It's much easier on the vise. That's clean in here. And the seal, there's an orientation obviously to the seal. Just pop it out. There's the seal. So the thin part of the seal is going down, the thicker one is on the top. So that's the orientation. So I'm going to clean that up. Okay, so I've cleaned it up. I have the new seal. New seal goes in. Thicker part to the top, thinner to the bottom. That's it, it's in. It's nice and solid. Size 8. perfect. Okay. I just noticed something. I have 2 pumps here. This is yet another pump. I've actually got 4 pumps here in total. This one here says MM9. This one, and that's what came out of the bike as well, was an MM9. And then this one says MN8. So MM9 and MN8. I measured them up, but they look identical. So they're either an upgraded part, or I don't know. I'm not going to look into it, but because what I'm putting back in is what I'm taking back out. But this came out of another another engine, and yeah, there's a different marking on it. But by all means, they look identical. I can't see any difference. I'll take a few measurements, and if there's a difference, I'll let you know. But by the looks of it, it looks like both pumps are identical. So maybe there's a different bearing or something. Anyway, I'll keep going with this. Okay, so I've actually removed the pipe, and I'll install it without it and then put it back on again. Just finding it was a bit tricky with the pipe on. Okay, so I've lined up the splines. I have it in already, I don't want to take it out again, but as you can see, there's a spline there at the back. So I lined that up with the one on the crank. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten these 2 bolts and get it to pop in. Just put the cover on it for a few minutes, just while I'm doing that. And then once I take it off, I'll show you. I'll move the wheel a little bit, and I'll show you that it's lined up before I close this all up. Like that. Locked into place. Okay, so now that it's in, I'm going to just take out these bolts again. I'll just show you that it all lines up nicely. That pop now didn't feel very natural, but anyway, she's in now. And as you can see, moving the wheel, the crank is moving. Okay, so she's lined up. Let's put this thing back on. She's on. That new seal is in there, so it'll be nice and tight now. Now I'll tighten it all up when it's closed. Okay, so I'll just put that seal back in. Alright, so I've put that little black seal in there, as you can see, and I can start closing this up. I'm hoping it's close enough. One dowel. There's the other dowel. So I've tightened them by hand, so I'm just going to torque these. Okay. There's just one outstanding here, which is the one that goes through the engine casing. Okay, she's in. Okay, he's tight. Okay, so just the exit pipe here, the pump. and bottom. That's it. So the pipe is on, so lastly I just have to put on this cover, and then that's the whole job done for the water pump anyway. So okay, that's it. I'll have to line this up again, but that's it for the moment. That's the water pump.